My name is Eric Hitzfeld. I'm the president of Deicing Incorporated. The purpose of this video is to show some of the test results that we had over the winter with our Magic Salt product and to provide some of the feedback from some of our customers who have been using Magic. We want to provide as a company a better de-icing product for customers to use, one that's a green product, one that helps protect your concrete and your metal surfaces, and one that's just going to give you a better melt overall at a cost savings to you.
Hi, I'm Kevin Brainerd, owner of Brainerd Snow Removal LLC in Wabash, Indiana.
How long have you been using the Magic Salt, Kevin?
Last year was our first year. We had our bulk salt treated. We went through about 20 ton and then compared it to using just straight bulk salt. And then this will be our second year.
So how do you like it? Does it do a good job for you? And
we like it real well. Couple of things we've noticed, just like they've advertised, we really like the residual effect. Melts at lower temperatures. You don't have to apply so much, and a lot of times, you'll do a de-icing situation. Next day, maybe get a little blow over, a little dusting, and sometimes you don't even have to reapply. It burns it right off.
Okay. We just treated 20 ton here for Kevin with the Magic liquid, and so he's ready to go again. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.
My name is Eric Hitzfeld with Deicing Incorporated. It's January 29th, 2010. It's 8:30 in the morning with a temperature of 8 degrees outside. We're going to measure how much snow cover we have here. Just a little dusting of about an inch. We will shake a little bit of regular rock salt and then a little Magic Salt. Equal amounts of both. That's the Magic Salt. Regular rock salt. And we'll come back out and check this in a little bit and see which one's melting better than that. Notice it's been 25 minutes since we put down both the Magic Salt and the regular rock salt. The Magic Salt is already through the snow and starting to melt outward. The regular rock salt hasn't even melted the snow area yet where it was originally placed, and has not done any sort of spreading whatsoever. Also notice the sun's shining this morning. Half of the Magic Salt area that we spread it in is in shade covered, and the regular rock salt's completely out in the sun. It's been 1 hour since we put down the Magic Salt and the rock salt. As you can see, Magic Salt's about 2 times the size of the rock salt spot, plus it's continuing to melt. You can see the brown outer edges as it continues to spread and melt the snow. The rock salt finally got through where it was originally placed, and if you notice, there's still snow in certain portions. Even in the center, it hasn't completely cleaned it. Compared to the Magic Salt spot, it's completely just concrete, wet concrete there. It's now 11:30 in the morning, and you can see the Magic Salt is about double the size of the regular rock salt. It's 14 degrees out. It measures 43 inches across and 48 inches length. As you can tell, the magic's still spreading and burning with the brown colored snow as it continues to attack the snow pack. The regular rock salt measures 36 by 32, and as you can see, it's not melting out any farther than where it is right now, and most of the rock salt has been spent, whereas there's still a lot of magic still there. And the magic has only been completely in the sun for the last hour, where the rock salt has been in it since we started this test. It's now noon, and as you can see, the magic salt is just destroying what regular rock salt will do. In fact, it's going so much, it's ate so much snow that it's getting into the dry concrete areas where there was no snow. And if you look at really close, it's actually bleeding over towards the regular rock salt. I have a feeling it's actually going to get to the rock salt before the rock salt even melts hardly anymore. It's almost comical now at the difference between the two. That just shows how much less magic salt you'd have to use. That's why it equates 1 ton of magic to 2 to 2.5 ton of regular rock salt. You can easily see how much magic is still laying there if you did put it on at the regular rate that you'd put rock salt on, because we started this test with even amounts. You would have magic salt still laying there to keep things from refreezing and even possibly for your next storm. But you also could use a lot less and save money or make money, however you look at it. We are now at 6 foot in length and 6 foot in width. And the rock salt is only 38 inches by 41 inches at its widest point. And you can still notice it's barely eating into the snow here, where the magic is still heading over, and that's why I'm actually concerned that the magic's going to get over to the rock salt's test site, because it's already worked over here to where there's no more snow left for it to melt, and this is just about completely through here. We will see where we're at in another couple hours and continue to monitor the melting effect of magic salt. I had to come back out. It's only been 5 minutes since the last time we checked this, but I figured up the measurements, and it was so amazing. The magic salt melted 36 square feet compared to the rock salt of equal amount only did 10.75 square feet. That's more than 3 times the amount. the magic salt did over the rock salt. You can see how you can save money or make more money depending upon how you use the product to your advantage. It's now 2 o'clock. You can see magic salt has melted everything out to where there's no snow left. And it's actually starting to dry around the edges where it first started melting here. If you notice, where it is drying, there's not a heavy caking of white residue from the salt. But if you look over at the regular rock salt, you can see the after effect of the rock salt left on the concrete. And that's what tracks into buildings and into cars and everything else. You can see the magic's continuing to melt out into this area even after the pavement's starting to dry and the brine's starting to go away. It's still melting and continuing to melt out, and the rock salt basically has not changed at all. Once again, it's 17 degrees out at 2 p.m. It's 3:30, and as you can see, the magic spot has already mostly dried up except for the outer portions where it continued to melt, and the regular rock salt is still just a little spot. No real comparison between the two. I know which one I would use out of the two. Which one would you